Haunted houses and hotels worldwide are known for their mysterious legends and tragic pasts. Ghost hunters worldwide visit these haunted spots for ghostly experiences and ghostly sightings, offering public tours and overnight stays. In this video, we'll explore the most haunted locations around the world. Number 8. New Orleans, Louisiana. Due to its frightening past, which includes voodoo queens, vampires, pirates, and witches, New Orleans is regarded as the most haunted city in the United States. In addition to jazz performances and beignets, there are other tours and haunted locations for visitors to discover. A walking tour that includes stops at well-known haunted residences like the Lafitte Guest House and the Old Absinthe House is one of the coolest things to do in New Orleans' French Quarter. The LaLaurie Mansion and St. Louis Cemetery are both worthwhile stops if you're feeling particularly daring. For supernatural seekers, these haunted locations make for a distinctive and memorable experience in New Orleans. Number 7. Dragsholm Slot, Denmark. One of Denmark's oldest castles, Dragsholm Slot or Dragsholm Castle, is also one of the spookiest places in all of Europe. It was constructed in 1215 and used to imprison aristocratic or clerical convicts during the 16th and 17th centuries. It was constructed in the Baroque style in 1694. At least 100 ghosts are thought to reside in the castle, including the Earl of Bothwell, who passed away while serving a prison sentence. There's also a chance you'll run upon the White Lady, whose skeleton was discovered in 1930. A Michelin star restaurant and opulent guest rooms have been added to the castle to create a 5-star hotel. Visitors can reserve a ghost tour that includes a 2-night stay and dinner at a fine dining establishment for a genuinely scary experience. Number 6. The Unitarian Graveyard in Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston's haunted tour often includes a visit to the Unitarian Graveyard, one of the oldest cemeteries in the city. The Unitarian Church, built in 1772, is believed to be haunted by Edgar Allan Poe's famous poem Annabel Lee. Annabel, a woman in Charleston, fell in love with a sailor but was forbidden by her father. They met at the Unitarian Cemetery, but Annabel's father locked her in a room for months. The sailor, transferred back to Virginia, never saw each other again. Annabel died of yellow fever, but her name is not in the church's records. Another popular horror story is about Mary Bloomfield, who believed she was happily married but never returned to Boston. Number 5. Hellfire Club, Montpelier Hill, Ireland. The Hellfire Club, a haunted hunting lodge situated on Montpelier Hill in the foothills of the Dublin Mountains, was constructed in 1925 for Irish parliamentary speaker William Connolly. The location is linked to supernatural events such as vice and devil worship. The lodge is linked to rumors of animal sacrifice, dark masses, cloven-hoofed men, and murder. The most well-known legend involves a demonic being that vanished in flames, a gigantic black cat that haunts the lodge, and the setting on fire of a young woman in a barrel are 2 further legends. The lodge presently serves as a well-liked rest area on a public walking route through the Dublin Hills and provides Halloween ghost tours. Number 4. Jazrat Al Amra, United Arab Emirates. The ghost town of Ras Al Khaimah, UAE, was once a flourishing pearl fishing village, but was abandoned in the 1960s due to various reasons, including tribal conflicts and changing tides. The ruins are believed to be haunted by malicious jinns who wander the dirt roads disguised as animals. Today, the ruins are used as a film set by Hollywood directors and host annual parties for residences of nearby towns and cities. The former tidal island was home to the Zaab tribe, who developed the area into a renowned pearling trade center in 1831. By 1968, the village had become an abandoned town, and the ruins serve as a window into the traditions and trades that were abandoned when oil wealth led to rapid urbanization and the creation of the UAE. The ghost town is a unique experience in understanding how life changed quickly in the region. Number 3. The Langham Hotel, London, England. The 153-year-old Langham Hotel in London served as the backdrop for Arthur Conan Doyle's well-known Sherlock story, A Scandal in Belgravia, and was a favorite haunt of writers Oscar Wilde and Mark Twain. The most haunted room in the hotel, noted for its menacing ghosts, is 333. The vastness and history of the hotel make it conceivable to come across any number of ghosts, but some of its most illustrious visitors include Napoleon III, the first president of France, and a German nobleman who's rumored to have committed suicide there. In 1991, the hotel underwent a rebranding and became the Langham Hilton, which it is still today. Number 2. Recoleta Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Several well-known Argentines are buried in Buenos Aires Recoleta Cemetery, including Eva Perón and Isabel Welusky Colonna. A 19-year-old socialite named Rufina Cambaceres was unintentionally buried alive in 1902. A graveyard worker discovered her coffin's lid smashed along with bruises on her hands and face the day after her funeral. Rufina's face and hands were severely damaged when he opened the casket, and there were markings on the inside of the lid. They came to the conclusion that catalepsy, a disorder that mimics death, caused her death. In her honor, her family erected a huge Art Deco statue, and witnesses have reported seeing Rufina pacing the cemetery. Number 1. Chaonai Church, Beijing, China. The North China Union Language School, commonly known as Chaonai 81 or Chaonai Church, was constructed in 1910 with the purpose of instructing missionaries from the West in Mandarin Chinese. Up until the communist regime took over in the 1950s, it operated as a Catholic church. The building's exact history is still up for question. However, one rumor claims that it was once the residence of a Chinese National Party official in 1949. Even in the summer, it's believed the residence is colder than the rest of Beijing. Despite being regarded as Beijing's most haunted location, the house is nonetheless unoccupied and abandoned. Unless there's a chance to film a movie there, the ghostly residents are a worry for the city's larger population.